When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad is coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Rick Davis, joined here in the booth as always by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets the return out to the 35. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 37-yard line. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is the trend. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple of years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs in Ohio State today.
Right back to the well. Turning it on. They stopped it just short of the first down, and it will be second and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take the shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like nice first down execution.
Past the 30. Wide open space. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown this season.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands. And he loses the football. Scooped up by the kicking team.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They're flying around, they're beating their blocks, and the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up for a great field position.
Looking to throw it, say it. Finds his big tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Top 5 up to this point is really good. Stay in there. You get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning the game. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but they've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that side, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Lost to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're proving out. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job of defending to tell. He was catching this football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll throw again into the incompletion. Grab in the backfield. It's Jackson. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. Nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second. And the O-line getting downfield, picking up the blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the swivel inside the 30. Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass. It's flag away. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, but it's off. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. On the move. Got the first down. Looking for more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Gators letting this guy do it himself the way Tebow used to do it when he pickups. Brings into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida, and Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of young quarterback DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago. He was a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Gators in the hurry up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
To the air, it's Gladway. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Gator! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense has got to get you to stop. This is so important to getting them back in the ball.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the third. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the gun, they give it back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a blitz is. You know the ball's coming up the middle, bring those linebackers, get close to the line of scrimmage, and fire right when the ball snaps. He's coming down, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker doing a good job.
Now they have in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the slop on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Tate.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run on, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know what holds a special place in his heart? He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you're dead right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do it.
He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed in the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Get into the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. A run for the quarterback. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think we saw it in that play. Nobody open downfield, but he just decided to take off.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. He unleashes a long one. He's got it along the sideline. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Release the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right. Don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far. Now this quarterback is faced with a critical 3rd down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this first down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just...
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception of the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Jackson. There he goes. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Here comes the heat.
This guy,
Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob plays. That time, you probably should use the drop.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Daniels. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you launch in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the swiver inside the 30. And the return man's journey is stuck, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Well, the offense is coming down. You're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Motion from the back. They want to run this quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs it for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive in their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Wilson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down.
Looks like he got that ball alone.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
Man, taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find it in the open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. A shot for the end zone.
No, they wouldn't let me put my hands up.
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard. But you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go into halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling in the ground.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. The short hand, it's Jackson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running that football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field, you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out. That's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. He couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball. Bought time for a second, but finally just went down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Lagway. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 hits remaining on the clock.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. A little excitement there to wrap up the 1st half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They ought to have some confidence based on that 1st half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the 2nd half.
And it's exactly that, Dave. You got to create momentum here early in the 2nd half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Finding an escape route. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Going the other way, and he's got room.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the 2nd half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Back to throw, it's Sayed. Working that left side now. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Here comes the option.
No!
Ready on the pitch. Defense
Bro, he fucked me over, dog.
The 50. He's at the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
How about the defensive line? You know what? They're so athletic, they might as well be called running backs. They're running backs in another life. Probably should be anyways. Look at how he scoops up the football, makes a play, chews up yardage, almost houses that puppy. What a great athletic play. One of the most athletic players in the field.
The Gators want to crank the tempo.
That's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
He fell
Quickly,
home.
but it's incomplete.
Come on, dog.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gators have this offense rolling. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Florida! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
It's just so nice to have a senior guy who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of
Give
the
the ball, put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning. I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. We just got to make more plays.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
first down. You know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally,
I want to block,
able to
dude.
get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Yeah, great job on the QB, finally running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Oh, look at Mr. Hams taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long way. He's down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Snags a quick pass on the left. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back and forth with the first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Bagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The short hand just slipped it. And a good job of coverage by the defense. Just a short pick on it.
Well, here's the problem. Offense, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages. They're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field. They're not going to make a tackle and move the clock.
It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
Give it up,
They
David!
want to go fast, they want to quick up the tempo.
Oh my
Defense just did the
God.
quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done in the ball game. They've
Already
already
picked
picked
him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing in the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Gators are in the hurry up. Tagged out of the air. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Gator! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he just flat flopped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the RPO, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Smart move and keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wants to stay out. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now the situation is interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game?
Finds his man. It's Jackson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Plays physical, plays downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. And nice job getting it down.
They'll keep the offense on the field on the fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll go up top, maybe the deciding play here.
They do that.
Find his man, and they'll give up the football on down.
That guys rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense to pull back. They're trailing by a little bit now. Let's go make this thing even more special.
To throw, it's Bagway. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes
I get my hand up.
when you start letting that clock tick, you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull out the big guys.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Look at that chance, man.
Will bring up 4th down.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Down to possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sturdivant.
Oh, you like that,
To
dude.
give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, I'll tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, go get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Looking downfield, it's Bagway. Finds his man. He can't make it in. The 2-point conversion is no good, and they can't tie the game here late in the 4th. Just under 40 seconds to go. It's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock, a near formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.